She was supposed to be the realm's salvation, the first ruling queen of Westeros, a dreamer, a mother, a dragon rider. Rhaenyra Targaryen was born with fire in her blood, but she would die in fire too. King Viserys broke centuries of tradition when he named her his heir. She grew up believing that the Iron Throne was hers by right. The lords bent the knee. The crown was promised. The path was set. But Westeros does not forgive ambition in a woman, and dragons are not the only beasts that burn. After Viserys' death, everything fell apart. The Greens crowned Aegon II, a boy king, unfit, unwanted, propped up by the scheming of Alicent Hightower and Sir Otto. They didn't just steal the throne, they stole her destiny. And Rhaenyra? She answered with fire. The dance of the dragons began. Brother fought sister, dragon fought dragon. The skies turned black with ash and smoke, and Rhaenyra lost everything. Lucerys was killed at Storm's End, torn apart mid-air by Vhagar. Joffrey fell trying to avenge him. Baela and Rhaena, her stepdaughters, were wounded in dragon battles. Her husband, Daemon, vanished on a suicide mission into Harrenhal, and her claim to the throne became a bloody, crumbling dream. The queen began to fracture. Once known as the realm's delight, Rhaenyra became hard and cold. She ruled Dragonstone with suspicion and fear. She executed her own advisors, banished old allies. Her people whispered. Some fled, some plotted. Even her dragon Syrax felt the weight of her downfall. Once majestic, Syrax grew sluggish, bound by chains and despair. She hadn't flown in months. Neither had Rhaenyra. Eventually betrayal came, not from a battle, but from within. In 130 AC, her own men turned against her. Some say gold bought their loyalty. Others say fear broke it. Either way, the result was the same. Rhaenyra was captured. Her enemies did not kill her quickly. That would have been mercy. She was dragged through the gates of King's Landing in chains, the same city she dreamed of ruling, now watching her in silence. Aegon II had no plans for a trial, no interest in justice. He wanted vengeance. He wanted fear. And so he made a show of her death. Rhaenyra was brought to the dragon pit, where Sunfire awaited. The dragon was wounded, deformed from battle, but still deadly. And there, in front of her last surviving son, Aegon the Younger, the queen who never was fed to the flames. Sunfire devoured her. Body, crown, bones, all burned to ash. It said she screamed once, then never again. No body was recovered, no funeral held, only scorched stone and silence. But the story didn't end with her death. The realm watched in horror. Even Aegon's own allies turned cold. Weeks later he was poisoned, most say by his own men, and the boy who watched his mother die became king. Aegon III, the Dragonbane. He never smiled again. Rhaenyra never wore the crown. She never sat the Iron Throne. But her son did. Her bloodline endured. And through pain, fire, and loss, her legacy was carved into the bones of Westeros. She was the realm's delight, a queen without a crown, and a woman burned by the world she tried to rule.